VR is a very weird and gimmicky concept to most of the world. That thing you put your phone into, it's like cardboard. You watch one 360 roller coaster video, you get motion sick, and you throw it out, or you put it in a drawer and you pretend it doesn't exist. But what if I told you that VR is so much more, and you don't even need a big old beefy gaming PC to get everything out of it? That's the idea of the MetaQuest 2, and I'm here to tell you why you need one of these. Before I get into use cases, let's talk about the price and the specs. At $299, this thing has a Snapdragon XR2 designed specifically for VR, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, a 120Hz display, and 6 DoF tracking. For those new to VR, let's talk about the tracking a bit and how it compares to your average Google Cardboard. Google Cardboard and other phone VR headsets track in 3 degrees of freedom, or 3 DoF. That means you can look up and down, look left and right, and tilt your head from side to side. With the Quest 2 and most other high-end VR headsets, you get 6 degrees of freedom, or 6 DoF. That means that along with the 3 degrees we just talked about, you can also move forward and back, move side to side, and, jump up, squat down. It allows for a much more immersive 3D world than phone VR, and introduces a load of brand new gameplay mechanics. Let's start with the obvious use case, gaming. Beat Saber, Job Simulator, and most other notable PC VR titles that every 2013 VR YouTuber was playing are all available on the Quest 2 without a PC. Those games are great and all, but let's step outside of the 2013 bubble and take a look at some of the newer games. One of my personal favorites, apart from Beat Saber, is Gorn. You're a gladiator in an enclosed space trying to brutally kill your enemies with nothing but weapons that have been either given to you or that you've stolen from your dead rivals. It's a whole lot of fun, and it was recently ported to Quest 1 and 2 early 2021. Gorilla Tag is a free indie game that took the VR world by storm when it launched early last year. You move around with your arms and hands as opposed to normal joystick controls, and you play tag as gorillas. There's no stakes, it works across PC and Quest, so you can play with that one weird friend who has the gaming PC and bought an Oculus Rift when that came out. And those are just like 2 of the great games available on the store. Resident Evil 4, Stride, 11 Table Tennis, Thrill of the Fight, Pistol Whip, Super Hot. I could happily recommend all of those. You could buy all of them as soon as you get this thing, and you'd have a great time. And that's not even beginning to consider the games that you can play if you already happen to have a gaming PC, like Boneworks and Half-Life Alyx. Now, let's talk fitness. Majority of the games I mentioned already give you a workout. The Thrill of the Fight is some of the most fun I've had exercising in a long time. Along with basically any game that has to give you a health and safety message about stretching before you play in that, there's also a bunch of dedicated fitness apps and games. Supernatural is a VR fitness game with guided sessions and a variety of different exercises, like boxing, a Beat Saber-like game, and even meditation. Available for $18.99 a month, it has the industry's largest music selection, and it even has, I think it's either a 7-day or 1-month free trial. It's only available in the US though, as far as I know. Of course, other apps are available as well, like FitXR, HoloFit, and VZFit. Although, most dedicated fitness apps have a monthly subscription fee as opposed to a one-time purchase fee. When you think VR, you probably don't think work and productivity, but you should. The Quest 2 has multiple great ways to just get it done, whether it be browsing the web to find inspiration, or writing up the script to your next big YouTube video. The Quest 2 has native mouse and keyboard support over Bluetooth, so pair that with the internet browser that's built in, and it's a great way to get browser tasks done, like writing Google Docs with a nice big screen and a great virtual environment. If your work can't get done in a browser, that's when you move over to streaming your desktop. In this context, I don't mean streaming VR games, although that is really cool and it's the main use case for my personal headset. I mean streaming your desktop screen as if you're just using remote desktop. There are 2 good ways to do this, in my opinion. There's Horizon Workrooms and Virtual Desktop. Horizon Workrooms is very collaboration/productivity focused, and it's free and developed by Meta. There's a bunch of cool features, most notably the pass-through portal, so you can select a segment on your desk and see your real keyboard and mouse. It's really helpful if you need to look at your keyboard for whatever reason. My personal favorite is Virtual Desktop. It's $14.99 and allows you to stream to a wide variety of home environments, like a personal theater and an apartment, or even just the void. It's not designed for productivity, but it works great, especially if you can touch type, seeing as keyboard pass-through isn't available. There's heaps of options, including the option to stream your desktop at 120Hz to get the maximum smoothness out of the display. You can also use it to play PC VR games. And last but not least, entertainment. The Quest 2 is great for watching content like movies and TV shows. Some platforms have native apps in the store, like Netflix and Prime Video, but they aren't the best. So my personal favorite way of doing it is, again, using virtual desktop and one of the cinema environments. Throw on a movie, hop into bed, load up personal theater or like something like that, and just zone out for a couple of hours. It's a great experience, and that's why you need a Quest 2. If you're patient enough and you're willing to believe some rumors to hopefully get a better product, there are rumors starting to float around of a Meta Quest Pro or Meta Quest 3. I've only just found them doing making sure my facts are right for this video, so you might want to hold off, but that's not scheduled to release until Q4 of 2022. So you can easily purchase one of these now and not feel ripped off when that releases, because you'll have a lot of fun with this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay subscribed, because I've got a lot of good content planned for the M2 MacBook Air. Reviews, unboxings, gaming tests, emulation tutorials. Just stay subscribed, trust me. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.